Mr Werp was because the name of the project's too long to say. Motupipi River Willow Eradication Riparian Planting Project. So it's Mr Werp. And so the idea kind of started about 14 years ago for me, but living here in the bay and just saw this beautiful spring-fed river that was infested with willows and sediment, and just really wanting to fix it, and just talking to people, and then about 4 years ago all the ducks just lined up. And suddenly the project was happening, and one of the key things was Annette getting the job, and so she's project managed it and done a fab job. And then there's just this wicked collaboration of lots of other people involved in it, including Takaka Primary School, so kids monitoring and involved in planting and things, so that they have a sense of ownership. The river starts in a series of springs around Fonterra Factory and up the side of Motupipi Road in town, in Takaka, and heads out to the estuary. But these streams, this one, the Burkitt and Powell, Dry River, are all tributaries that are on very different land to that spring-fed alluvial kind of stuff. So a lot more velocity in this water, and therefore much more of a challenge really. Filling the willows wasn't that hard, although it's taking repeat years. Removing the sediment, you'll see that project this evening, and that's been really exciting and fun to work with Seb in particular, whoever he's run away to. So lots to learn on there. But now these tributaries are also really important, particularly in terms of managing the sediment re-entering the river. So having like a series of wetlands on this one is just a wicked example of how collectively we can just make that difference.